Hey nerds, so I wasn't planning on recording today, and definitely not with my face, but IGN just announced a Sonic Secret Lair, so I want to talk about it and go over all the new legends that are in this drop, and I guess just give my thoughts. I haven't looked at them yet, so yeah, let's get into it. First up is Amy Rose. So she's a 4-mana 3/3 Boros Hedgehog Warrior with haste, and whenever she attacks, attach up to one target equipment to her. Then up to one other target attacking creature gets plus X plus O until end of turn, where X is Amy Rose's power. I've been looking for a Voltron commander, not building this though. It seems fine. So you get a cheat equipment, and then if you're attacking with another creature, it gets as big as Amy. Cool, I guess. I'm not huge into Sonic lore, so I'm sure this is a flavorful card. It seems pretty straightforward though, and thankfully easy to reprint universes within. I don't know about Hedgehog type, but next up will be Dr. Eggman. It's 2 and a Grixis for a 3/6 human scientist with flying. At the beginning of your end step, draw a card. Then each opponent faces a villainous choice. I liked villainous choices back. It was found in the Doctor Who precons. That player discards a card, or you may put a construct, robot, or vehicle card from your hand onto the battlefield. So it's a pretty like generic Grixis artifact commander. I guess it cares about constructs and robots, which is cool. Vehicles are nice for like upcoming Edge of Eternity. And you also always draw a card at your end step. Card seems fine. You probably are just always going to have someone discard a card though. I can't imagine anyone's going to let you throw a robot or a vehicle or a construct directly into play, especially when we have new stuff coming out in Edges of Eternity. Next up is Knuckles. It's mono red. He's mono red. A 4 mana 2/4 2 red for a Echidna warrior. Has double strike, trample, and haste. Whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, make a treasure token. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then at the beginning of your upkeep, if you control 30 or more artifacts, you win the game. Yeah, that's a mono red treasure commander. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably fine. It's obviously going to be really good in like the 99 and as a commander, but I'm not interested in this. I don't love having alt win cons in the command zone personally. But also it's artifacts, so just, run artifact removal. Next up is Shadow the Hedgehog, which is Rakdos. It's double black, double red, which I know the original Rakdos Lord of Riots, I think is the first one, has the same casting cost. Hedgehog Mercenary with haste. Whenever Shadow or another creature you control with flash or haste dies, draw a card. So Rakdos haste or flash matters, which is actually an interesting mechanic. And then has chaos control. Each spell you cast has split second if mana from an artifact was spent to cast it. I can't wait for the Universes Within version of this. I don't want to play Shadow, and I'm not opposed to Universes Beyond. It's just me personally, but this is a cool commander. I think it's obviously goes infinite with a ham sandwich, but it's cool giving spells split second, especially from like artifact mana. So I think this is interesting. I'm sure there's a way to break it somewhere, but I definitely like this. Next up is Sonic the Hedgehog. It's 1 and a Jeskai for a Hedgehog Warrior with haste. Has gotta go fast. Whenever Sonic the Hedgehog attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control with flash or haste. Okay, and then whenever a creature you control with flash or haste is dealt damage, create a tapped treasure token. We can just break this, right? I feel like this won't be hard to break. So whenever it attacks, you put a counter on each creature you control with flash or haste, which is fine. But whenever they're dealt damage, which includes cards like Pyrohemia, I think Pestilence deals damage. It's just you obviously can't play that in Jeskai. Pyroclasm, any of like the 1 damage just like to all creatures or 2 damage to all creatures. Fire Magic from Final Fantasy. Yeah, you could make a lot of treasures with this. You need flash and haste creatures, but you're in Jeskai, right? Like you have a lot of creatures that have flash and haste in these colors. So again, a Universe Within version will be sweet. And then the last one isn't a legendary creature, but it's an aura. It's a colorless enchantment super state. It's a legendary enchantment aura. Enchant creature you control. Enchanted creature has base power and toughness 9/9 and has flying, first strike, trample, haste. And whenever enchanted creature deals combat damage to an opponent, it deals that much damage to each other opponent. I'm bummed that it's colorless, because I feel like this is going to be really good in a lot of aura decks, a lot of Voltron decks. Like it is 7 mana, right? Like it's 7 mana, so it has a really like good effect, but being colorless means you can just slam this in like any like Voltron or Aura deck. It might be worth trying in just like any deck because it's colorless, and you can just suit up a big creature to like kind of smash face. Like give this to an Atali, or give this to a Blightsteel Colossus. I mean, Blightsteel Colossus, you end up taking out, it does technically get weaker, which is probably why they make it a 9/9. So, but you could have a flying first strike, trample, haste, Blightsteel that if you can give it just one extra point of power, just one shots the table. Oh, there's one more. I lied. I forgot about Miles Tails Prower. It's a 3-mana 3/1 Fox Artificer with flash flying. Whenever a vehicle you control enters, draw a card if it has flying. Otherwise, put a flying counter on it. Again, this is like a commander I want to see universes within. The art's actually kind of like the art. It's a Vehicles Matter commander that's a little bit, I don't know if it's more interesting. I think it is. It's not like inherent card advantage from the command zone, which I like seeing, but I also enjoy when I don't see it. And being able to give, especially with like Edges of Eternity coming out, we're getting a bunch of new vehicles. This is great. Well, actually does, you draw a card if the vehicle is flying. So you do actually just draw. And I wonder how this works with Panharmonicon. Because if you have like a vehicle enter and you get 2 of these triggers on the stack, could you put a flying counter on it? And then would you then draw a card because it has flying? I wonder how that would work. Let me know in the comment section below. Overall, I think this is a fine secret lair. I'm excited for some of these cards as universes within characters. I can't believe they actually made Sonic as like a secret lair, but they did it. So I know this is going to probably sell out pretty quick. Like, I know there are a ton of Sonic fans. So let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. Alrighty, nerds. I'll see you in the next one.